Just put on my lipstick. You like it? Got really red lips tonight. How is everybody? Hello. Welcome. All right. We are going to have so much fun tonight. We have, let's see here, an amazing webinar for my sweet Tupperware friends. It's going to be awesome sauce. Hello. Yep. All righty. Okay. All right. Hi, guys. Say hi when you hop on. Tell us where you're from, which company you're with. Hello. I'm not sure if I've gone goth tonight, if this is like a good look. Straight and black. What do y'all think? Give me your feedback. Should I do this again? Or is it like, no, Michelle. Go back to your 80s big hair. Some of you don't know me. You're like, what are you talking about? We have fun around here. We're real. Hi there. Hello. All right. Hi, guys. Welcome. So make sure that you tell us where you're from and which company you're with. Now, I'm going to be giving tons of really awesome examples. My assistant's saying it says paparazzi. Let me fix that. We're talking Tupperware tonight. Give me a hot second here. I got another overlay. It says paparazzi. We love paparazzi friends too. You're absolutely welcome to stick around. But it's Tupperware. Does it say Tupperware in the wording? Someone help me out here. It's been a day. Have you ever had just a day? It's been a day. Dun. What happened here? I have a Tupperware one. Give me just a second. We'll get there. No problem, right? Do you kind of feel like, so I want everybody to go like this, go deep breaths with me, because it really feels like there's just a little bit of energy in the air of, like COVID thing, or just kind of wearing people out. But we can do this, right? We can endure. We got this. No problem. We're going to switch out that banner so people know that it's for Tupperware. We got this. Do you ever have to talk yourself through things? Just talk nice and calm. We've got this. We got this. There we go. Ta-da! Look at magic. It says Tupperware now. All right. There we go. Hey there. All right. We got friends on YouTube and on Facebook all at the same time. Welcome, everybody. I'm so excited you're here. You guys are awesome. Okay. So now that y'all know where you're at and that we've got that all set. Okay. So let me give you a little instructions. So I am known as the Question Queen. My name is Michelle Hess-Withers, and your amazing friend, Krista Tolley, invited me to share some tips with you on how to use social media to grow your business. She'll be joining us in just a wee bit. I'm going to give you some things to actually start finding new customers tonight. Okay. So I want you to holler from, type, queen, if you are ready to find some new blood tonight, to find some new customers, to maybe re-engage with past ones. So here's the thing. Okay. I know that, they're a little bit of a competitor, but they have really different products. But I did one of these for another company the other night that also specializes in food. That's all I'll say. You have different products. We need both of you. Okay. And I gave them this question to use, and there was a gal who used it. She got over 100 comments. And from those 100 comments, she's booked over 10 parties with people she's never booked parties from before. Okay, do you want to know the secret? You better comment the secret and like, woo, woo. Okay, so make sure you comment Queen. I have a bunch of free goodies for you to help you get more engagement, just like that gal did. A goal setting sheet, tips on going live, all sorts of fun stuff. Okay, we're going to blow this up. We're going to have so much fun. Okay. I'm just helping people. We're just spreading the love a little bit here. Okay. So super, super, super exciting. We are going to have some fun. All right. Now, I love to give away gifts during this webinar. And got to go down to my secret stash. See these fun hats? Ah, are they cute? Okay. So we're going to give away 2 of these hats tonight. And how you qualify is comment Queen. And when you're going to get a message from Creative Success Systems. When you get that message, there's a button that says, get the goodies. Okay, so click on get the goodies, all right? When you do that, and then, see down here, you're going to share this out in another group with Tupperware Friends. If you don't sell Tupperware, you're totally welcome to stay. You're going to learn a lot, okay? But if you happen to have some friends that sell Tupperware, can you just tag them down below and say, you might want to check this out, okay? And those of you that are in different Tupperware teams, share it in your group, share it on your profile. I know whatever companies you sell for, you have a bunch of friends that sell the same stuff because you inspire each other. It's so much fun. Like, part of why you do this is because you belong to an awesome community, okay? So we're going to be having some fun. These are so great to have because you look so stinking cute when you need to go live. And quite frankly, the hair is just not all there. It's real tempting. Put hair on, a hat on tonight. So I would love to know, I'm seeing lots and lots and lots of new names. How many of you have been here before? Comment QQ, that means question, queen, and training. If you've never been here before, this is your first time hanging with me, put 1 ST for first, and we're going to have some fun. Okay? Sound like a plan? All right. So let me just tell you a tiny bit about me. I know there's some more people that are hopping on. So I have been in the direct sales industry for over 20 years. I do not sell anything but my own training now. I can only do, I can't run both like that. Some people can, all more power to them, not my mojo. So this is my company that I own. I have an amazing assistant named Rihanna. When you're commenting and there's a reply from Creative Success Systems, that's her because I can't talk and type at the same time. Okay. She's awesome. But her and I work together, and we actually have a couple other people now that help us too. And our whole goal is to truly help you get in front of people, use social media in a really effective way. Okay. And it is seriously so much fun. So I hope that you will hang with us. You'll try some of our ideas literally tonight because it really, really does work. And we're going to have a ton of fun. Okay. So when I was doing this in the direct sales industry 20 years ago, I was doing home parties. And I learned a thing called NEED, N-E-E-D, needs-based selling. And I was able to take myself to a whole new level. It'd been September 11th. And my husband had been unemployed for a year and we needed money. Okay. So I rock and rolled and I made that business work. So I want to share some of those things that helped me to double my sales per party. I earned a trip in half the time, those kind of things. I really want to help you make more money per hour. I really want to help you. And then, so then social media came along. I started using those skills in social media. And man, we've seen some really awesome things happen for a lot of great people. Okay. So that's what we're excited to share with you tonight. And we're just going to have a lot of fun. Okay. So welcome so many of you, Missy and Evan and Carrie and Cindy and Grace and Tanya. Hello, Jennifer. Hello. Mima, is that correct? Awesome. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ginger, Lucinda, Tara, how y'all doing? Marcy, Jana, Sherry, welcome, guys. Crystal, so glad to have you. So make sure you comment Queen, okay? We have all sorts of free goodies that will be delivered to your inbox. And that's the first step towards getting into the drawing. Then share this and comment Revolution, okay? All right, so let's rock and roll. So I'm going to teach you how to use social media in a way that there's two things that are going to happen. You're going to blow up your algorithms. Who's heard of that word, algorithms? Is algorithms, so let me ask you, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being, man, I know what algorithms are. I know how to rock my algorithms. I know how to get more people seeing my post. 1 is, I don't know, I've heard the word. I have no idea what you're talking about, okay? Where are you at in that? Scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you in using algorithms or increasing, maximizing algorithms? What are algorithms, okay? So our very first goal is to explode your algorithms, all right? Okay, so the second thing is to help you find new customers and reconnect with past customers, all right? I tell people all the time, social media should not be meant to get sales. Social media should be meant to start conversations, and in those conversations, you close sales. So I want to help to make you more personable, help so that you feel really, really good about this, and sales isn't a scary thing, okay? Never heard that word? Don't know what they are? Okay, awesome. That is so good to know, like, where you guys are at. Okay, so let me explain to you just a little bit. 10, baby. That's right. So let me tell you a little bit about what algorithms are. Facebook is constantly looking at the content that you post. This is in all the places. So you have 3 things you're working on. Your personal profile. So my personal profile is Michelle Hess Withers, okay? Whatever you created your Facebook account with, that is your personal profile, okay? Makes sense? Everybody has one of those. Second thing is you have a business page where you have likes and followers. Some of you may only have groups and not a page, but a page where you have likes and followers is 100% public. Everybody can see everything. A group is where you have members. You either put people in and they accept the invite or they ask to join it. And that's not public. When people comment, it will help the people in the group see it more, but it won't help you get in front of new people. You want to have a business page because a business page is public. And when people comment, some of their friends will see it. When they share your awesome cooking demos, some of their friends will see it. That helps you to find new people. And if you understand how algorithms work, you can have just as high as engagement on your business page as your group when you learn some techniques, okay? So that's what I want to help you with tonight, is really take those techniques and use them well, all right? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an assignment. And this is the assignment I gave. So I was working with some other gals that were foodies, much like yourself the other night. And this blew up for them. So one of the keys is to learn to not just post about yourself, your kids, your journeys, your products, the things you've cooked, without adding a question to it. You want to change that mindset to, here's a little bit about me. Hey, all y'all in Facebook land, I want to know about you. Here's a little bit about me. Hey, all y'all, I want to know about you, okay? Every post you want to change to that. We're going to do something really simple tonight. You're going to go to your personal profile. On your personal profile, you're going to put this question, okay? So, you know, when you go to your profile and you go to type in some words and there's some options for fun little backgrounds. Sometimes they're patterns, sometimes they're solid colors. Just choose your fun little Facebook background and just put this question, okay? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you enjoy cooking? That's it. Super simple. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you enjoy cooking? Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you enjoy cooking? So put that down there. Oops, that's not one I wanted. Sorry about that. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you enjoy cooking? Okay. Okay. So on your mark, get set, go. Come on, show it up there. Put that on your personal profile, not your business page, not your group, just a place where all your friends are. Go ahead, put it there on a scale 1 to 10. How much do you enjoy cooking? Okay. So let me tell you what we're trying to do here. You are going to see some really cool things happen. Over and over again, when we do this activity, I have people say, oh my gosh, people have commented that I have not seen comment for a long, long time. Oh my gosh, I had people comment that I've been wanting to have a party with, and I didn't think they were interested. Oh my gosh, I had people, they see really cool things happen, okay? You're going to see, it's going to explode, and you're going to have to try to focus because I'm going to tell you how to turn those comments into sales. So stay here and make sure you have something to write on, okay? And it's amazing how well this works. So on your personal profile, mine's Michelle Hess Withers, where you have friends, choose a colored or pattern background. Put in there the question on a scale of 1 to 10. How much do you enjoy cooking? Okay. So put that in there. Comment done after you've got that. Okay. Comment done when you've got that. Got it? You can't type. Go type it and come back. We're not going to go. We're going to make sure we're stay right here for you. So not here. You go put it on your personal profile. Don't put it in the comments. Go put it on your personal profile. Come back and say done. Okay. So what we're working on. So there's some things that I've learned about getting engagement on social media that is, this is so, is common sense. It's simple, but it takes a lot of practice. For whatever reason, most people say questions like, hey, who likes to cook? Or do you like to cook? And you put that on social media and it doesn't work. So let me tell you what doesn't work. And then I'm going to tell you what does work. Okay. I was working with this fabulous gal. She's so sweet, so good at her job. She had been with Cutco forever. And she, of course, was excellent at doing her in-home demos. And she was trying to move to social media. Okay. How many of you, what percentage before COVID, which way should we go with this? Before COVID, how much were you doing your business online? Okay. Was it 100%? So online. If it was 100% online is 100. If it was 50-50, some booths, some expos, some online, 50-50. Okay. If it was like, heck no, everything was face-to-face, 0. How much were you doing online before COVID? Okay. So this gal was doing a lot of in-home things, and she really wanted to get online. She had like 9 kids. She was, oh my gosh, she was so amazing. She's such an inspiration. And so she had done these really, really great videos demoing her fabulous knives. And she had a cheese knife. Okay. And this cheese knife, if you know a little bit about cheese knives, she got the blade and it's cut out so the cheese kind of falls away and doesn't stick to the blade, right? So she's demoing this, and I teach everybody, put text and questions up above the video, in the text, and also same in your live or in your video that's recorded, either way. And so she had done this, but the question was, which I'm sure this is what she was doing in an in-home party situation, was she was saying, hey y'all, where are my cheese lovers? Okay. Now, some of you are like, oh, I like cheese. And you're doing your head nod and you're like, oh yeah. And you say to your husband, oh my gosh, cheese, we need some cheese. Okay. and like this, cheese, and it pops in your head and you start drooling and thinking about it. But here's the thing. You're not telling me your thoughts. I don't know that you leaned over to your husband. I don't know that you're shaking your head. You're not like, I can't see that you're going, oh my gosh, I love cheese so much. I can't see your body language, right? Okay, I can't see what you're thinking, what you're doing. So it's called a hand-raising question. And nobody knows what to say. Where are my cheese lovers? Well, we know what you do when I can see you. But on social media, what do? Do you say, I'm in my pajamas? Where are my cheese lovers? I'm sitting in my office. Where are my cheese lovers? I'm in Nebraska. Like, what are you supposed to say? Like, it doesn't work. Okay. But all we did was change it and said, hey, y'all. So answer this question, because they'll be like, Pop, what is your favorite cheese? Put that down. Now, what happens in a setting where you've got 10, 20 ladies, and you say, hey, y'all, what's your favorite cheese? It goes, and you kind of lose control of your audience. You can't do that in a home party, but you sure can on social media, because everybody, look, y'all are commenting super fast right here, okay? And is it interrupting me? No, not at all. I'm so glad you're commenting. I love it. But this would be crazy if y'all were like verbally talking and we were face to face, right? So the one thing, one of the things that so many people don't understand about the difference from switching to your face-to-face interactions in social media is you have got to change all those fabulous hand-raising questions you were asking when you were demoing your big, large bowl, when you were showing how to preserve those dang strawberries that go bad so fast, when you're talking about, oh my gosh, how long does your lettuce, does your lettuce go wilty before you get it all eaten? That's a yes, no. Instead, we ask, on a scale of 1 to 10, how fast does your lettuce go wilty in your fridge? Okay. Or things like that. You've got to change the way you phrase things from the home party mentality to the virtual party or just virtual sales in general. Okay. How many of you felt that difference? You've never done a party online. Oh, wow, Rosanna, you are in for an awesome opportunity to learn. I'm so excited for you. Mozzarella, I love it. Okay. Can you feel that difference in those questions from where are my cheese lovers to what's your favorite cheese, and why social media, your wording and the way you choose to get to know people has to change? Okay. If you're going to have success on here, you have to change that wording. So if you could feel the shift, just a few different words, but it accomplishes so much. Comment shift. You felt that shift. So what I have learned is that we need to change all of our questions to what I call a one button response. So here are some of my fun examples. And one of them you just did. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like to cook? Now, I bet some of you are already hearing bing, 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 and getting some comments, because this always attracts a ton of comments, this question. But you want to be able to ask about all sorts of things, okay? From food prep to baking to shopping to, meal plan. You have so many fantastic products to make it easier, faster, save money, be healthier, preserve that food, make it stretch longer. You have so many fantastic resources for people. And the goal is to start helping you find those people by the way you show your products and then add a question to it. So you'd have like a picture of one of your awesome products. You'd have some text about it. And the top text would always be a question. So it might be a little video that shows how strawberries look in those mates and not in the refrigerator mates, okay? Kept in their container from the store versus stored in the refrigerator in your containers. And you do this little video and you talk about, 3 days, 5 days, what these look like. And then above that, you're going to say, this is a product I used. And above that, it's going to say, hey, I'm curious, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much does your family like strawberries? Because we just want people to tell us they're eating strawberries. We're not trying to get them to say, hey, sign me up, I want to buy one of those. We want to start a conversation and make sure people know how much we care about them first before we go in for that close. Okay? So we take one step away. We didn't put a question tonight that said, hey, how many of you need new gadgets in your kitchen? That's what we all want to ask and wish we could. And people would go, me. And they ran to our website and ordered. But it doesn't work that way. And y'all know that. We wish it did. We all wish it did. It's okay that you wish it did. But the problem is we know it doesn't. So we want to make this little shift, and you're going to be amazed how this works. Okay? Are you kind of feeling it? Okay? You got a response of 10. I love it. Okay? Denise, this is all recorded, love. You can totally watch the recording. Okay? All right. 8 comments so far. I love it. See, Cindy? When's the last time you had 8 comments? Isn't that awesome? Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you. So my favorite questions are this. On a scale of 1 to 10. Now, the fun thing when you're talking about food, practically every recipe, everything that you show, whether you're showing a container that's like, awesome, look how much flour this thing holds, and you're like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much y'all like to bake, to you made something with your stackers and it had shrimp in it, was the main or the protein, and you're like, I'm just curious, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much does your family love shrimp? You can add scale of 1 to 10 to almost any post, but it gets a little redundant, so we need to change it up. So a couple other things are, how many days a week? So it could be like, how many days a week do you take a lunch to work, to school, those kind of things? How many days a week do you make dinner? How many days a week do you eat breakfast? How many days a week do, let's see, do you all have dessert? Okay. Fun things like that. That's a great one. How many days a week? Then we have multiple choice. Okay. So you might be making a fun dessert recipe and it has chocolate in it. And what are we going to do? What would multiple choice be? Hey, y'all, I want to know, what kind of chocolate do you like in your cookies? Milk chocolate, semi-sweet, dark chocolate, mint chocolate chips. What are your and you have A, B, C, D, or it's good to A, B, C, D, E, other, because somebody is going to want butterscotch or something like way off, that you didn't list. And we love to hear it when people got to tell us about, oh, there's these chips and they have this and da-da-da, or I love M&Ms or whatever it might be. Okay. These questions will absolutely change your business. Okay. Whatever your online party format looks like right now, I have lots of tips with doing them. I prefer them in events, on a business page versus groups. I've got all sorts of tips on that. I'm not going to go deep into that tonight because I'm going to give you these basics of social media. But I can tell you, excuse me, no matter what you are posting in your party, if you will simply add to the top of the text that you put in there a question on every single one of those, but it has to be a 1-button response, not a rhetorical, it can't be a yes, no. You have to learn how to do this. And I'm going to tell you about how you could come and work with us you can have a 2-hour session in a small group with us. And you could be like, this is our party. This is my party. These are the products I demo. This is the text I have right now. What should I change? And we would help you write a question for every one of those products. So I want to know, what is your favorite product to demo in a virtual party? Or if you haven't done one, what's one you'd need to demo? Okay. What's your favorite Tupperware product that you got to demo for a virtual party? Put that in the comments. Okay. Okay. Now, if you've just hopped on, a couple quick things. 1, comment queen, you're going to get a message from Creative Success Systems. Open up Messenger. You may have to slide it down and refresh. Click on Get the Goodies. So we have like 25 free questions for you that you can use on your profile, your business page, your group that you're going to get tonight that will help you increase your algorithms. They're images. They don't have my branding on them. You can put your branding on them and use them all you want. We've got a goal setting sheet, the tips on going live, awesome stuff. If you've thought of a couple more Tupperware friends as you've been hanging out here, okay, see this down below? Share this, or you know what's else great? In the comments, if you tag like 5-10 of your friends, say, come check this out. Oh my gosh, can't believe I already have 10 comments. Okay, come hang out with us. You can tag them and have them come hang out with us. All right. So make sure you spread this. When you do, your name will go into a drawing for our queen hats. Okay. We'll be giving 2 of those away tonight. So make sure you comment revolution after you share or tag some friends. Okay. Look at this. Ooh, whip and mix, fridge smarts, pressure cooker. Ooh, pasta and breakfast maker. Yum. I'm hungry. Power Chef or pressure cooker. Oh man. The Micro Pro grill. Ah, yum. I love grilling. Love it. Oh my gosh. Look at all these awesome products. Okay. So you're going to ask things like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you guys like grilled food? Or multiple choice, what kind of things do you grill most? Meat, vegetables, fruit, corn, maybe hot dogs or hamburgers, something like that. Okay. You can always, always, always add a question. Okay. So asking things like the pressure cooker, you might want to ask, what is your favorite kind of beans? Okay. Or what is your favorite soup? It takes way too long to cook. Or what's your favorite fall soup or winter soup? Okay. There's all sorts of things you can do. What vegetables does your family eat the best? Which vegetables does your family most are they best at eating? There we go. You can phrase that in your words. What is your family's favorite vegetables? Man, I was complicating that. One word responses are great and super easy for those kind of things. Okay. So that's like my 4th one. On a scale of 1 to 10, how many days a week? Multiple choice, comment 1 word. Okay. So we have tons and tons and tons of questions and ways that we can help you to take your party. I'm serious. When you double your comments, you will double your sales because you'll have more to talk to them about. You'll customize the suggestions you make to them. Like there were tons and tons of different products that you suggested here. Tons of products. Okay. And here's the thing about that. Okay. When you have all those, you can have your party and you should always demo like your top, 10 to 15 products, right? For sure. But when you can find out what people need most and have a private conversation, those of you, there was somebody that, I missed her name. Somebody though that said, I've never done a virtual party. So you're used to doing home parties. So I bet, just like I was, you're so good at the end of the night, just sitting down with them and talking about what they liked. And I bet subconsciously you don't even know you did this. But you saw when their eyebrows raised when you got out a gadget and started, using your cool tools. And it's like, ooh, she was like that. Or you heard her ooh or ah, or oh my gosh, I would say so. The little phrases they say that you can hear. You can't hear any of that on social media, but you can if you ask the right questions. So you want to think about, make your virtual party just like your home party. Every person who participates, you don't chase down all the ones that were invited and didn't participate, just the ones who commented, but we're going to do a lot more comments. The ones who commented, what are we going to do? We're going to message each one of them. And just like you would sit down on that love seat, just you and her, and make sure you get out her wish list and make sure you know what she needs. She orders a few things, the things that she doesn't order. We give her a reason to have a party with, okay? You're going to do the same thing because you're going to have an idea of what's on her wish list because of the way she commented on your post. So much better because you said, tell me about you, and you stopped. Here's the thing. So many people, every party plan out there, they're doing a lot of show and tell. Like, look how cool this is. Look how beautiful this color is. Look how great these are. Look how awesome this water bottle is. Okay. Oh, look, I even have Tupperware one right here. It might be old. You may not have it anymore, but I've got direct sales all over here. Okay. So that's the thing, is that you have got to quit playing Vanna White and remember, oh, this is social media. I'm not on QVC. I'm not just talking out at people. They can talk back. Get them to talk back. You can double your sales. Okay. Are y'all feeling it? Okay. All right. Now you're getting comments on your scale of 1 to 10. Woo! It's time to talk about how to turn that into sales. Okay. So I call this money making messages. So I want you to, if you want to know how to turn this into sales, I want you to put dollar signs down in the comments. Okay. Dollar signs, dollar signs, dollar signs. Put that down there. Okay. Choo, 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 choo. All right. So here's how we take these comments and we turn these babies into sales. Okay. And then Krista's going to come hang out with me in just a hot second and kind of tell you a little bit. She's been studying some of these techniques and using them. Okay. So first, very, very important rule. Everybody listening, I'm going to say it 2 times. When people comment on your post and they say, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much you like to cook? And they say 3, 6, 10, 1. This is the question. You ready? The next thing you're going to do, reply. And you're going to say, tell me more about why you say 3. Tell me more about why you say 6. Tell me more about why you say 10. Put that as a reply. They're going to reply back to you. You know what's going to happen? Facebook's going to be like, dude, they like Tina's post. They like Kitty's post. They like Melanie's post. And Facebook will go show your post to more people. So that's like the first big perk. Okay. Then, so when you reply, again, here's the question. Ready? And somebody will put it down. It'll say, tell me more about why you say 3, 6, 10. Because if they hate cooking, you have things to make their cooking life easier. If they love cooking, you have all the things that they're going to want. Like, it doesn't matter how much they like to cook. You have solutions, right? You're going to talk to all of them. All right. Okay. So tell me more about why you say 3, 6, 10. They reply and tell you why they say 3, 6, 10. Okay. That's it. Reply. They reply. You're going to scooch on over to a private message. You're going to open up your messenger and we're going to keep talking there. Okay, that's it. You reply, they reply, private message. Send it on over. I know somebody will ask me that again. You move it over to a private messenger. You're like, hey, could I ask you some more about your feelings on cooking or what you like to cook? Depends on what they said. Do something that makes sense based on what they said. And they'll be like, okay. And it's just simple. I just ask, so what does breakfast look like at your house? What does dinner look like at your house or lunch? What is supper, dinner, whatever you call it, whatever part of the country you're from? What does it look like at your house? And they tell you. Is there anything you'd want to change? And they tell you. And you're like, you're ready for some more magic messaging? So you ask those, tell me what breakfast looks like, what lunch looks like, what dinner looks like. May I share a few ideas with you? Okay. Or, oh, sorry. The 4th question was, is there anything you'd want to change about that? If so, what? Okay. Tell me about breakfast. Tell me about lunch. Tell me about dinner. Is there anything you want to change about that? Easy peasy. You got that, right? And they're like, and they tell you the questions are all going to be, the answer is going to be totally different. And you're going to, as they're telling you, don't start talking about product until you ask all 4 questions. All 4. You're like, so when they tell you about breakfast, oh my gosh, we're always on the run. I grab a cup of coffee and a donut. The kids barely eat a granola bar. We're a hot mess. Okay. And you're like, oh man, I totally understand. That's hard. Now I'm curious. Well, what does lunch look like? Oh, we totally eat out. We don't make anything for lunch. Okay. So tell me more. What does dinner look like then? Well, sometimes I cook. Sometimes we eat out. Well, when you cook, what kind of things do you typically cook? Well, sometimes I'll make something from scratch, kind of like a hamburger helper or put a lasagna in the oven. On the weekends, we tend to cook a little bit more. Okay. What are those things? Anything there you'd like to be a little bit different? Yeah, I'd love for my kids to have a little bit healthier lunch and breakfast and be organized so that we cooked more and ate more dinners as a family. Okay. As I said all that, did your brain go, she needs this and this and this and this and this and this? Comment list if you made a list for me in your brain of what I needed. Okay. Did you make it? I bet you did. So make that list. And you're going to say, may I share with you a few ideas that have helped families like us, families who had similar needs like yours do, or families had similar goals as yours, similar situations. She'll say, okay, and you're going to say, because you mentioned breakfast is hard to get in, because you mentioned, okay, you fill in the blank, and you don't have to say, so do you want to buy it? You say, so which of those would be most helpful to your family? Which of those would make food prep easier and faster for you? Which of those are you most excited about? Okay, you might send a picture, you might send a couple of videos with it, and she tells you, and then you're ready for the close. You say, well, would you prefer to know how to buy those, or would you prefer to know how to get them for free or at a discount? Do you see what I did there? Yeah, you did. I know you did. Okay. So you ask, which of those are you most excited about having in your kitchen, or which do you think you need in your kitchen first? You try a couple different ways, see what one works for you. And then you're like, so I have two ways for you to get those. I can tell you like how much it costs, or I can tell you about how to get it for free. Which way would you like to know about? It works. Like seriously, it works. 100% of the time? No. A lot more than probably what you're doing now. Okay. So if you felt the warm fuzzy in this, if you could feel how this is different, okay, I want you to comment fuzzy. Nice. I love it. Okay. Are you feeling how that works? Are you feeling the aha moment, Angela says? Okay. My friends, I promise you, Tupperware is this amazing company. I grew up on it. Okay. I remember the awesome seals. I remember those great bowls, having popcorn in the great big one, and you make bread in it and the popcorn and all the things in it. Okay. I was raised on this. My pantry is organized with awesome Tupperware. I have red lids and black lids, and I think one green one. Like y'all keep switching colors on me. Okay. I know this is an amazing product. Here we go. Okay. My friends, so turn down your volume. Turn down your volume, Krista. This amazing company. Turn down your volume. I grew up on
Oh, sorry. I don't know what's going on.
The awesome seals. Turn down the volume. There you go. Perfect.
I just shut it down. I had too many things going on.
That's all good. Awesome. Okay. I know you have an amazing product. We just want to help you learn how to do this online. Krista, tell us your thoughts on some of the things I've been sharing with the questions and the messaging, because I know you've been working with some of this wording yourself.
Absolutely, guys. You need to listen to Michelle because she is the question queen. I'm telling you, it is amazing. I'm actually shutting down another part of I had too many other things going on. I still have background. Do you guys hear that?
No, we're good.
Okay, good. All right, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys, hello, good evening. I'm so super excited you all are here. And I just want to say, you know what, Michelle has been helping me along the way. And I'm a hard nut to crack, just saying. But she is amazing, and she has helped me along the way, giving me lots of things, little steps along the way of, and all these things that I've been teaching in my team that is really helping elevate and grow. And it's all those questions that I would have never thought. I mean, you put out there, hey, you know, do you like this? You know, like, do you like this recipe or whatever? They're not going to answer you. But if you ask specific questions and things that are going to relate to them, like, oh, I need to answer this. So then all of a sudden you get all this interaction going, and it is a game changer, guys. Seriously, it's a total game changer.
I'm going to put these headphones in because I think We're going to see if that will stop the echo. Hang on a second. You're good. This is the thing, because Krista, so she's been with Tupperware for 20 years. Tell me your leadership level. Is that better, guys? That might prevent the echo. Is that a little better?
It does. For me, it is.
It's better? Okay, great. Mm-hmm. And her team produces well over $100,000 a month in sales. And so you guys are doing amazing stuff. But she came to me and she's like, I really want to see if we can change this up. We really got to do more on social media. And so I said, okay. So I started sharing with her some of my secret sauce and taking it one step at a time. It's a lot to kind of shift, but the little shifts make a big difference. Right, Krista?
Oh, absolutely.
And we have wording similar to this also for your recruiting, for your team building. We have all sorts of stuff. Okay. It's really better. Okay, good. I'm so glad. Yeah. It's funny when we have people jump on. Yeah. We're always like tweaking technology, kind of fun. So I just wanted so much to have Krista join me, and I'm so grateful that you invited me to share this with your team. Ladies, there is a better way to do this on social media. I knew Krista had amazing interpersonal skills. She's been doing this for 20 years. She has this huge team. She didn't suck at what she did, okay? But what I have seen is people that started 20 years ago didn't quite know how to translate what they were good at into their social media skills. And when I said, when you did that and that worked face to face, well, this is how you do it via social media instead.
And that is game changer. Like, I didn't realize that what I was doing, like, you're right. Like what you said, Michelle, like, I've done parties, in-home parties for years and years and years, and built this incredible empire. And then we went to social media, and literally that's all we've been in for this whole COVID thing is social media. Right. And we've had to learn and adapt, and you have been a huge help for that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that. It's the thing is, so some of you, if you've ever had this challenge in your team or heard this, Chris, I'm sure you had, like, there's this book called The Aladdin Factor. We'd always have that challenge of getting 20 no's, 100 no's. We knew if we got so many no's, we get so many yeses. Let me tell you a secret that most people, when I say it out loud, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, right? When on social media, for some reason, there's this, well, I don't want to be rude and I don't want to say no, so I just don't reply at all.
Right.
So you don't even get no's, you just got missing in action, MIA. How many of you had people just go missing in action and you're like, where did she go? I thought we were having this good conversation. And you went in for the no or the yes, you went in for the yes, no, and you can't do that. So I've taught people, change your wording to what are your thoughts on a scale of 1 to 10. What would be the best next step for you? There's all these wordings that then it doesn't shut people down, because women especially, don't like to say no. I would actually say my husband likes to say no less than I do. So I don't know about your guys' husbands, but most of us, like, we don't want to hurt people's feelings, but then we just go MIA, and that's not okay either. Look at how many people are going, oh my gosh, they're totally relating to that. So how has this benefited you, Krista? Like, what kind of conversations have you had that you've got to know people in a different way via Messenger because you had these word tweaks?
Well, a lot of it's all about building those relationships. So when you're in an in-home setting, you build those relationships by talking, right? And what I have found is a lot of people, and this goes back to my own team, that they are like, help me, help me do this, help me do that. Well, your mother and your brother and your sister and your cousin will help you, yes. But the average person is not going to care. I'm just going to be honest. But when you start, they do care. It's not that they don't. Don't get me wrong. They do care, but it's how you relate to them. So by asking questions and going back to what Michelle was talking about, like when they're saying, hey, you put out this post, right? And you're already getting comments. And when you are commenting back and you're saying, hey, tell me more about this. Tell me more about that. And then you take it off and you put it in a messenger. Now you're starting to build that relationship. And as Michelle said, tell me more about, like, what do you do for breakfast? What do you do for lunch? What do you do for dinner? And may I share some solutions? Now all of a sudden their guard is down and they're like, heck yeah, share, because they've built a relationship with you.
Right. Exactly. People want to know how much you care before they want to know how much you know. Okay.
Yes.
So you've got to take time to listen. And when you do, and then you ask permission to share ideas, you're going to get an idea in your head and you're going to want to tell them so bad. And I tell people, you can jump up and down and look all excited and be crazy in your house, and you calmly text. You're like, okay, hon, so tell me about your dinner. And you're like, oh my gosh, I have so many cool things I want to tell about. But you calmly text and you look cool, cucumber in that messenger, okay?
Yeah, and tell stories, like when you can build that storyline, that builds relationships.
Yep. We had a question that was posted in the event today. It says, how does a consultant keep guests interested in a Facebook party? Seems like games and engagement activities don't work anymore.
No.
Y'all, this is the answer.
Don't, I'll be honest. Games do not. It's all about interaction. So that's a really great question, Michelle. And one of the things that we do, people want to see what you have right away, in my opinion, because no matter if you start out with this or this, they want to know, like, show me the catalog, right? They're there to shop. And if they're there too long, they'll get bored. So you want to get them interacting, and starting out with it's a game, but it's interacting game. It's not a game where they win prizes. We do games that are interactive, like we do themes also. So let's start with a theme of backyard barbecue. What would you bring to a barbecue? Start with A and end with Z.
Oh, fun. Yep.
So, then all of a sudden they're interacting. Now you know who's in your party.
Right. And here's the thing. These engagement questions, because people kind of want to cut to the chase and get to, just show me what you've got, because I've got kids to go deal with, or, just life in general. And a lot of us aren't getting much of a break from our kids on top of that. We need to get to the point, and that's where asking these questions make it so you can serve them better. And you know what? Think about this. If you had someone, rather you're like at a dinner or you're at church or you meet someone in the grocery store, if they're asking questions about you, they're asking about your family, they're asking about your career, they're asking about, you and what's going on, do you just walk off, or how long will you stay there and talk to them if they're asking you questions? Okay.
Right. True.
People are not going to leave your party if you're asking them about, oh my gosh, what do you, when it's breakfast time, what does it look like at your house? What are your kids' favorite things to eat for breakfast? What do you need for lunches? When you have them engaged and you show you're interested in them, they're not walking off. Nobody walks off when somebody's like reconnecting with you and doing a really great job at asking questions. Those are the people we like the best, right?
Right.
So it's all about these questions. That's literally the answer.
Well,
okay.
It goes back to, Michelle, it goes back to, if you went to Walmart, let's just say, okay, and you're new in town and you're asking someone, where to get your hair cut. They're not going to walk away from you. They're going to answer your question.
Right.
So it's by asking the right questions and, building that relationship. Again, goes back to building that relationship.
Exactly. So Mary, your question about how do you overcome people who say it's too expensive? So that's the thing, Mary, when you're very focused on their needs and when you have customized your suggestion for them as to what would be either help them save time or money, because that's probably what the problems all there are that you're solving 90% of the time. Okay. I know Krista has some really great videos on how much money you save when you're using those products for the refrigerator and stuff. But when you make sure that you're focused on their needs and that product directly connected with the thing that they needed, they won't say it's too expensive. So it's a matter of asking those questions and making sure you're making the perfect recommendations that will change that. And then it's also that opportunity. You know, I totally understand. And you change, you know, this is an investment. I understand this isn't something you just, you know, no big deal. You drop $20 on and don't think about it. I want to make sure that you get that if that's what's important to your family. Can I tell it, you know, may I share with you a little bit about how to get that stuff for free or a discount? Mm-hmm. When you ask that, may I share with you how to get that? And it goes a long ways without just going, oh, but you could get it for free and have a party. No, slow down. Slow down. Say, may I share with you? Because when they say yes, they know they have to respond or they'll be rude because they bought into the conversation, and they will say yes to that. Okay. So great question, Mary. All right.
Absolutely.
I've seen a couple times the question, what do we do with these comments? So, and just know you can go back and watch this video, but remember the reply is this. Tell me more about why you say 3. Okay. Then they tell you, then you move it to the private conversation. You're like, awesome. Tell me more about what you were saying. Really easy way to say it. Just tell me more about what you were saying. I'd move it over here to Messenger. Can I ask, you know, what does breakfast, lunch, dinner look like? And if there anything you'd like to change? Seriously, you will find out so much information. You will double your sales per person when you do this. It is like magic, but it does take a lot of practice. Okay.
So Michelle, I want to go back to what she was saying, because I have actually ran into this with my own company, is saying, you know, like with the expensive, right? Mm-hmm. I always say, you know what? Tell me what you feel like once you give them value. Tell me, what do you feel that is expensive? Mm-hmm. Because when you ask a question, it goes back to asking those questions, and it's boiling it down to, you know, is it enough value for them? What if I could teach you how to make, let's say the breakfast maker, okay? What if I could teach you how to make brownies in it, make cinnamon rolls in it, make an omelet in it, make a cake in it, and even be able to do your corn on the cob in it? Would that be something that would be of value to your family?
Or which, you could ask which of those would your family, which of those do you consume most in your family?
Yep.
So get her to talk about her. Try to move from that rhetorical question of, would this be beneficial? Because, I mean, they feel that you're trying to get them to say yes, instead of which one of those do they eat the most? And that, you know what I mean? It's like just these tiny little tweaks. Right. It's like where you're going with that is awesome. You make this little shift, and it's like it broadens the door to a possible sale. Okay. It's just 4 simple questions. So simple. Yes, Debbie. So glad you see the light. Okay. All right. So let me tell you. So Krista has taken these trainings, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about how you can work with us. Okay. We have this really cool thing that we do. It's called an engagement camp. Engagement meaning getting more engagement, increasing your algorithms, finding new customers, reconnecting with past customers. Okay. It does all those things. So we have this really cool thing called an engagement camp. We do it every month. When you buy it, it's a quarters, or so you come every month for 5 hours. And there's a Tuesday morning and a Friday night. There's 2 options to attend. And when you come to these, we help you create content for an entire month. How many of you feel like if you could create content for a month in 5 hours, you'd be like, yes. Okay. Would you be super excited? Comment a month if you're like, yes, let's make a month of content. So we suggest you do what are called 5-day series. You take one product or one problem or one type of, like, it could be Thanksgiving dinner. It could be What's one of your favorite new products that does lots of different things, Krista?
Right now, the whip and mix. I am excited about that. Oh my gosh, it's thebomb.com. Like, I can literally do cream cheese and have my dips like that.
Wow.
And yeah, it is incredible. I can make up cakes. I can make up brownies. I can do cookie dough in it. It is like a KitchenAid, but much smaller scale.
Cool.
And it's like wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And I'm ready to, and I don't have all the dishes and I can throw it in my dishwasher.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay. So with that, see how she just said a whole bunch of different things. So every day you would show how to make cookies. You would show how to make cakes. You would show how to whip that. Oh, there's nothing more magical than whipped cheese, cream cheese. Should be a food group.
Yeah, cheesecake. Yeah.
I really wish I didn't like cream cheese so much. She doesn't like me.
I always say 5 different things. You always want to share 5 things you can do with one product.
Right. So we stretch that out over a whole week, but then we add questions to it. So let me give you an example. So we would talk about, it's called the whip and mix, right? Did I say it right? Whip and mix?
Whip and mix, yeah.
Okay.
I think that's nice.
So, okay. Y'all know what we're talking about, even if it's not the exact name. So if we get to cheesecake day, we would be demoing this cheesecake or giving a recipe, and we'd add the question, what's your favorite topping on cheesecake? Okay. Then we go over to cake day. What is your favorite cake to have at your house? And you'd get the spice cake and carrot cake. You'd get all these like bizarre answers just because people love to talk about themselves.
Right.
Then we get over to brownie day. Okay. Brownies with icing, without icing. Okay. Corner piece, middle piece. Okay. And you add a question to everyone. The engagement, whether you're doing this in a group or a page. Okay. I do have like a little bit of I really think you should have a page. Krista knows I've been like, Krista, we got to work on your page, girl. But that I don't care which one you're using. The engagement will skyrocket. Okay. Mm-hmm. And by the end of the week, you will literally have people message you and go, okay, I got to order one of those. Or how do I get one of those? And you can say, well, you could get it for free. You've had a party, blah, 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 right? And do your thing. You know what you're doing. This is so much fun. So we want to help you build your content for 5 weeks in advance. So you would come to the September camp for building content for October. So it's called our holiday camp. It's a value of $157, but I'm going to tell you about how to get it for free tonight with another one of our programs that is like the best place to start with me. And Krista's like watched all these videos. She'll tell you why they're awesome. Okay.
You know what I say, if it's free, it's for me.
So the first program I have is called Social Media 101. And our Social Media 101, it is so fabulous. There are 30 short videos. We jokingly call this potty training. Now, why do I call it potty training? Because it can be consumed in the time you're in the toilet that day. Not in the toilet, in the bathroom, on the toilet. Okay. So there's a short video you get every day with a little bit of instruction that's going to help you cement those skills of creating better engagement, asking good questions, using your business page, a few tips on messaging and lives. And it's just this nice overview of using social media smart. Okay. The other thing we found as we were working with people is that they didn't understand that Facebook only put them in front of the people they're connected with. What I mean by that, whoever your Facebook friends are, how many people you have in your group, how many you have on your page, that's pretty much as far as it's going to get. So people needed some help with adding friends. So we added a program to this called Build Your Audience. So they're 2 30-day trainings. And then guess what? You get to come to coaching sessions with my team. So they're 2 hours long. It's on Zoom so we can hear your face. You can share your screen. You can be like, look at my group. What do you think? Look at my page. Let's look at my party. What questions should I add to this? You can come and we will help you with that. Okay. And so it's $147, but we know that some of you, it's like $147 is like, oh, but you get for free. The first 10 people who buy this tonight get for free the holiday engagement camp. You get to come 3 months in a row for 5 hours. We're going to help you create your content for the holiday months. Okay. But if you do need another option for buying that, now these links are popping up in the comments. You can get this for 3 payments of $57. Okay. Almost everyone can find a way to come up with $57 when you really want to build your business. Okay.
Well, here's what I'm going to say, Michelle, is, one thing that I've always said is, if you can't invest in yourself, who's going to invest in you? Mm-hmm. And it's all about investing in yourself for your business, because what you get out of it is what you're going to put into it. And I love all of Michelle's stuff. And, that's why I invited a lot of, many of you are on my team. And hi, guys. Thanks for being here. I'm super excited. And I know some of you are like, I'm out of friends. I'm out of family. Guess what? This is the way to build your audience. Learn from it.
This is so much fun. It is so much fun. And seriously, we had someone that did this just last week. They went and they did the reply, which attracted more comments. They had over 100 comments. They've booked 10 parties with 10 people that had never booked parties with her before. And this gal does like about $8,000 a month in sales. Like, she didn't suck at this. It's not like she hadn't talked to any of her friends. It's not like she hadn't worked on her warm market. This was off her personal profile with the Facebook friends she had. 10 parties with people who had never booked with her before. These are the skills that will make the difference. Okay. I know some of you are really great and personable, especially like on the phone or face to face. This will help you take that thing that you're good at and maximize it on social media. Okay. So I'm going to read this question. There's a gal named Megan Anderson.
Before you do that, Michelle, I want to
go for it.
Tidbit in. Okay, so I'd watched one of your trainings with another company, and I was like, oh, I love that. So I went and put it on my own Facebook page before we even started tonight, and I have over 100 comments about, how on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you enjoy cooking, or how much do you enjoy cooking? And so I'm slowly getting through all of them, but it's all about, if you don't connect with them, like, don't even put it out there, because you're not going to connect with them. Because but I will tell you, I've already connected with several of them. I have 3 parties already that I talked to 5 people.
Wow. That's the thing. Let me tell you something that most people don't understand from this. They know you sell kitchen gadgets. Okay. Mm-hmm. They don't really care what it's called. They know you sell kitchen gadgets. You're posting, you and your kids and dinner and the cookies and all that, right? Mm-hmm. They know you sell it. If they comment on the post about food, that is them raising their hand saying, okay, you can talk to me. Mm-hmm. I promise you. I had a gal that was like, I just can't seem to book any parties. And I started going live and being consistent. She was actually makeup. And I said, I want you to go through and make a list of everyone and she didn't get a ton of comments. Okay. For 14 days, go back 14 days, everyone who commented or just clicked like or, an emoji. I said, I want you to go through and write every one of those names down. So she ended up with like 25 names. She messaged 10 of them. Of 10 people, she booked 3 parties and only got that far into it. These are your hot leads. You do not have to cold message in this industry to have success. In fact, and when I talk about money making messages, I know that fear of, oh, she's going to make me cold message. No, no. There is a way to reveal who on your friends, the people on the page, people in your group, who want your new products, who need to book a party, who need some of your products. Mm-hmm. There are ways to find them without doing that yucky cold sales call thing. We don't teach that. We don't encourage it. You don't need to. We know how to find people who want to talk about cooking, and a bunch of them are excited about buying or booking a party. Okay. It really, really, really does work.
Feel icky. You know, that's the thing, that I have been in lots of different trainings, and I'm always investing in myself because I want people to invest in me. So I always invest in my business, and I have been through lots and lots of trainings, and I see some of the things that, like, oh, just message this out to all your friends. And it's so icky. It feels icky. Even when I get it, like, it feels icky. People send me messages. I just started this business, you know, blah, 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 blah. It just feels icky.
Yes. Now, the best way to order, you can either comment Queen, click on Get the Goodies. It will automatically be sent in your messenger. There's a couple different products. I'm going to tell you about a couple other things. Or I just put in the comments, it popped right up. Grace has 23 comments. Awesome. I just put in that one, I think, is the one-time payment. This link is for the 3 payments. It's popping up in the comments. Okay. Awesome, Ruth. You guys are going to have so much fun working together. This is the cool thing. When we have those engagement camps and there's a whole bunch of you that are from the same company, you then work smart. Each of you take a week. You can do a video and share each other's video. You can make your images in Canva. You can put that recipe together and put a really cute PDF together and share that. Yep. I love that there's a bunch of you that are signing up together, because you're going to love that you have each other to brainstorm with. We're going to have a ton of fun. Okay. Marcy has 42 comments in less than an hour. That's like 1 comment per minute. When is the last time you got 42 comments in less than an hour, Marcy? Maybe you get a ton of engagement. I'm just wrong. Okay. So much fun. All right. So we got Melissa and Ruth and Emily and Melanie and Sonia. Oh my gosh, you guys are going to have so much fun.
Amy wants to know how to order. Amy, did you figure out how to order?
So the comments, we're popping up the links. So to get the free engagement camp, you need to buy tonight. If you need to make some other arrangements, just message us. We always say we're humans, not robots.
Don't message me. Message Michelle.
Me.
Yeah.
Creative Success Systems. So when you commented Queen, and clicked on Queen and clicked on Get the Goodies, that makes it so it'll send you the link and you can just chat with us there. Now, we are going to be giving away our hats.
Yay, Sonia.
So, Wendy, let me get you those. Okay, I'm going to pop these up now it just popped up. That's the payment link. You can click on that. Okay. And then you go in and purchase this. If you have any problems, just let us know. No, you can't join the camp for free unless you buy the program. You do have to buy the program. We've got Heidi and Amy and Patty. Oh my gosh. How many of those are on your team? Do you know?
Honestly, much fun. I have 600 people on my team, so I have no idea.
So you comment Queen. It says Wendy's Tupperware. So Wendy, I'm not sure if that's a personal profile or a business page. Wendy, watch for this link to pop up. Okay. So this is the one-time payment of $147. You save a little bit of money if you do the one payment. So
if you're with Extreme, just say Extreme.
Yeah.
Then
tell us are you on the Extreme team? Okay. And then this is the link for payments. You'll see at the end of it, it'll say payment. Okay. You have lots of comments, Becky Sue. I'm so glad. How many were here that are not Tupperware? Anyone here just hanging out with us tonight? Woohoo! Amy's like, I'm on her team. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Hi, Kristen. Hi, Becky. Hi, Amy.
All right. Love it. All right. I am super, super excited you guys joined us tonight. All righty.
Hi, Missy. Yes. So all of my extreme team, if you will reach out to me afterwards, I want your takeaways.
Okay. All right. So you're not with Tupperware. Awesome, Leanne. So glad you're here. Which company are you with, hun? You have 2 comments. So, okay. I'm going to give you, oh, Norwex is in the house. We love Norwex. Hey, Katie. Okay. Katie, let me know if we probably need to do a Norwex one of these sometime soon. Those are great gals. We love those products. Okay. And men. So, okay. Those of you that are having a few less comments, let me give you a few more tips. Who wants a few more tips? Comment tips if you got like a few more minutes. Okay. Okay. So the first thing is to realize that what goes around comes around. In my free group, actually, let me pop that up here. Totally forgot. Oh, okay, here's 2 things. Okay, first of all, we have another webinar tomorrow all on using Facebook stories for your business. It's going to be so much fun. It's a really, really, really awesome program, Facebook stories. So that link just popped up in the comments. Totally click on that, click on going. Come join me tomorrow. It's noon Eastern. I'm Pacific time, 9 a.m. my time. Okay. And then this is
Michelle's, nobody's wanting to leave. They're all tips. Just
be here all night long. Okay. So this is my free group. We have a challenge going on in my free group. We're calling it Stir the Pot, which is perfect when you're a foodie. It's not actually about food though. It's about stirring the pot with your Facebook friends. If you didn't know this, you'll be like, oh yeah, I knew that, but maybe you like didn't consciously know this. Facebook does not show your post on your profile, on your business page, in your group to all the people you're connected with there. It's a small percentage, probably about 25%, depending on how high your engagement is. Okay. So what I encourage you to do is go to your friends list, scroll down. Now, if you do this on your computer, the cool thing is they don't do that in alphabetical order. It shows you the people you engaged with most first, and then you scroll down a couple hundred or however many friends you have, and then you start seeing people that you're like, I wonder if they're just doing Instagram. I never see them on here. And you click on their profile and you open it up and you're like, dude, they posted 3 times today. I didn't see any of these. And so you go on and you comment on 1 or 2 things. Don't go crazy or go very far back or you look like a crazy stalker. Okay, don't do that. When you get a notification, you're like, why are you commenting on something from 30 days ago? People know that means they've been spending a lot of time on your profile and you look a little crazy. Okay, don't do that in the last couple of days. So you comment on one of their posts, or if you see something that you really like, should show some love. That could be congratulations. That could be, I'm so sorry that happened. That could be, oh my gosh, I just missed talking to you. Friendly, no mention of your company, but sending people a message is the highest algorithm increaser of anything. Whomever you've gone back and forth with a conversation with in Messenger, those are the posts you will see first in your newsfeed every time. The next one is if you comment on their post. So you want to spend like 20, 30 minutes a day of going through, opening up the profiles of people that you haven't seen any of their posts for a while. See if they are using Facebook and comment and engage with them. That will get your post in front of them faster than anything else. I can teach you how to post good post and good wording, but if you have to remember the rule, what goes around comes around. If you don't comment on other people's posts, they will not see yours. Okay? So that's the very first thing you need to do. Secondly, no matter where you're at in friends, until you've hit 5,000, you're not going to tell me that you have all the friends you need. You don't. Okay? You want to build a business page so you can have 5, 10, 20,000 likes, but you're going to max out at 5,000 friends. You always need to be adding friends. I suggest you join groups of things that you truly are interested in. If you're into horseback riding, you're into crocheting, you're into water basket weaving, whatever it is, there's a group for it. You go join it. You don't need to post. You comment on their post. You're like, that is beautiful. That is awesome. How did you do that? I would love some tips on that. You show people that you're interested in them, and then they reply back. You start adding them as friends. Then you post about your awesome recipes. They comment. Now you can start talking to them about Tupperware. Okay. Always adding new friends correctly. And it's about making sure you remember that what goes around comes around. Anyway, there's a free challenge on it in my free group. That got really long-winded, but it's a really valuable tip. And so join the group and find that there. We'd love to have you hang out with us. Okay. Who else needs the links to the products? Should you reply or respond in the new comment? So if somebody comments on a post, you reply and ask another question. Hope they reply. Then you move it on over to Messenger. Okay, comment, your reply, their reply, move it over to Messenger, go in there. That's the basic rule. Okay. All right. So if you're needing the Social Media 101 program, that just popped up. That's the 3 payments. And then this is the 1 payment. Okay. And I'll pop up the link to the group too. I'm so glad you love this, Miss Leanne. All right, we're gonna have some fun. And this is our this is the free group, and this is our webinar tomorrow. Stories are so fun, y'all. Stories are awesome. Okay, seriously, prime real estate. When you see stories, when you open your phone, top things in your stories, it's the first 3 are almost always business pages. It's really awesome. Sorry, I just flooded that with links. All right. If you learned something tonight, if you had an aha moment, if you feel more hopeful, I want you to hit that love button. I love to see those hearts fly. Give Krista some love. Tell her thank you for hanging out with us. Krista, you are such an inspiration. I know you work so hard, and I appreciate so much getting to work with you. You're such a hard worker. Thank you for your dedication and what you do for the direct sales industry. You've been with them. You've been here for 20 years, and that's a lot of change. Oh my gosh, thanks, right?
Always change. What I always say, though, if you can't change with it, then you're going to die with it. So you've got to continually to evolve yourself and elevate yourself.
That is so smart. Such wise wisdom. You're so welcome, Miss Grace. You are so welcome. Okay, there's 1 spot left. Who's going to be our last person to get that camp? 1 spot left. We want to make sure that all 10 of you come to that camp. We're going to have so much fun. You are so welcome. Oh, Angel. Oh, that is such a great phrase. Pearls of wisdom. What a great phrase, Angel. You're so sweet. You are so welcome, you guys. We are super, super excited to work with you. Everybody tell my brilliant assistant, Mariana, thank you. You're ready to grow. Ugh, I like that attitude.
Thank you, Anna.
Love that attitude. 55 comments. Oh my gosh. That is so awesome.
Wait till tomorrow, because it's like 9:30 Central Time. So I don't know where you're from, but I'll tell you, it could go on till tomorrow and even the next day sometimes.
Yeah, if you keep replying, if every time they comment, a new person comments, you reply, and then you move it to Messenger, it will keep going for sometimes a couple of days. So when you buy the Social Media 101, you get what's called our engagement camp for free. It's 5 hours. So every month We used to do this. Let me just kind of tell you what we used to do.
Jeannie Hansen said you can't find the link for the 3 payments.
Oh, no problem. Here we go. Ready? This is going to pop it up in the comments. Here you go, Miss Jeannie. Pop. You'll see that comment. Click on that link and go in and make that purchase.
There you go.
Okay. Yes, Ruth, you're in. Everyone that's ordered has got the camp. Everyone that's ordered.
Gina wants to know, how soon after they comment do you have to reply?
Yeah, I suggest, so one of the things I tell people all the time is you shouldn't post that and then go to bed, or post that and go to work, okay? You post it, you go put laundry in, you put your kid down for a nap, and then within 30 minutes you start replying. That's my suggestion. You want to do it soon. The more you do it within the first hour of their comments, the more that thing will blow up and Facebook will show it to more and more people. Okay.
I have to agree with that. Yes.
Yep. So super, super, super important.
And once you start replying, it goes to more and more people. So like, that's why it's so important to do it when you are available, because more people are going to start commenting. And then you have to have time to respond back to them.
Right. Exactly. Okay. So she said, so do you apply in Messenger what you said to that number? Yes. So you're going to say, so you talked about you love to make cinnamon rolls. That's so cool. So how often are you making cinnamon rolls? Is that breakfast? What does that look like? So now I'm curious, what does your typical breakfast look like? What does a typical dinner look like? So, yep, you definitely want to relate to that thing that they mentioned. For sure. Okay. Add your friends. Go comment on other people's posts. Okay. You can get a lot more posts on your post if you do that. It takes time. Okay. Aha moment just now. What was that, Angela? Now I want to know what's on your brain. And this is all recorded. You can come back and watch it all, y'all. Okay.
Oh, she was a posting ghost.
Oh, yeah. No, don't do that.
She had that aha moment of that. Yeah. I've had that aha moment.
I've done that myself. We've all done it. We've all been there. Oh, we need to do the drawing. Good grief. Okay. Drum roll. Okay. Here we go. So for 2 of our cute hats, they are in black. I might have hot pink left. I'm not so sure. I need to double check. Black, white, 2 shades of denim, and red. They're so, so cute. Okay. So our winners are, and thank you for helping us start a revolution.
That's right. Krista gets one.
Yes. So Christina and Tanya. Christina Kozinek, Kosinec, and Tanya Longnyan, Lonion. So like, I'm really good at math and not awesome at grammar or phonics. I'm really grateful I have talents. They're just not the same as everybody else's. So jump up and down like your price is right. Woo, 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 one. Okay. You couldn't figure out what the problem was. You're getting so frustrated. Girl, we got the answers. I promise you. What a gorgeous profile picture you got there. Super cute. I know the hats are so fun. Come to webinars. We give these away most weeks. Sometimes we give away different stuff, but we've been giving those away. We love them because I'm the question queen. You're never going to see me with a crown on. Well, maybe never say never, but not up to this point. I wish there was another word that went with question than queen, but I can't find another one that sounds authoritative. Like I know what I'm talking about. It's kind of fun. All right. You guys are so awesome. Thank you for helping us spread the love. Thank you so much. Now, if you purchase tonight, you did get the camp for free. Okay. You purchased tonight if you got the camp for free. If you're trying to purchase and you had any problems, message us. If you purchase tonight, I will guarantee you get the camp, even though we're at 10. Okay. I will make sure you get the camp because I want you to come hang out with all your Tupperware friends. Okay. I know it is a great bling hat. Agreed, Miss Jane. All right. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Krista, for your time. I know you're a crazy busy lady. Thank you so much for hanging with me. Thank you for letting me get to work with you.
Yeah.
Super, super fun. Oh, you saw my Rochelle's training? Yes, the paparazzi. I get to work with some really brilliant women and men, mostly women, but women and men. I am super blessed. You guys have the best night ever. I know it's really late at some of your guys' house. And thank you so much.
Let's give Michelle a big round of applause. Let's give her a big round of applause with happy hands or woo-woo hands. Michelle, thank you so much for spending your time and investing in all of them and all of their businesses and asking me to be a guest. So I just want to thank you very much for investing your knowledge and your time and just, being here.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's my pleasure. I'm so blessed to get to do this. I'll be like, why do I get to understand this? Why do I get to teach this? I feel very blessed that I get to. But then when somebody else understands it, I'm like, this is so exciting. We can do better on social media, y'all. Okay. We want to make sure that you feel very skilled and understand social media. No matter if you're Usborne, Ruby Ribbon, Paparazzi, Tupperware, if the direct sales industry doesn't learn how to use social media correctly, you're not going to have people that want to be a part of it. Okay. You all need to bond together because we all need a little bit of bling, a little bit of lipstick, a little bit of, cooking. Okay. We don't want people all selling the same stuff. We don't need that. What we need is for you to work well together. Every time I see that post that says, why will you buy from the stores and you won't buy from us? Well, because you cold messaged them and you annoyed them and you made them okay, there's a reason. And so we can do this better. You will give so much better customer service than Amazon, Walmart, wherever they're buying something not as good a quality of product, but something similar that kind of does the same thing. You can get better customer service and take better care of them by learning how to ask these questions and doing it this way, okay? You can be that person. They will come back to you over and over again, be loyal customers. All right? You guys are awesome. All right.
We got lots of claps and woohoos.
Thank you.
Thank you guys all for being on tonight. We appreciate you. I'm going to sign off now.
Bye. Remember, there's always someone waiting to meet you guys. These are the skills you need, okay? Bye, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much, Krista. I really appreciate your time, love. Have a good one, guys.